So today I'm back in one of my favorite parts of Southern California. This is Temecula. Now, Temecula is just 2 hours short drive outside of Los Angeles. It's kind of in between San Diego and LA. And we have the wine country, which is a very large part of Temecula. And then we have where we are today, which is more the equestrian part of Temecula. And you have tons of amenities, like the big promenade mall is just down the road, 5 minutes, but you feel like you are a world away. So I'm going to be showing you this property behind me on Monte Verde Road, which is this beautiful, looks kind of like a cottage, but it's much bigger on the inside. It's actually 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and clocking in at just under 3,200 feet. So without further ado, come and enjoy the country air of Temecula with me as we visit this fabulous house on Monte Verde Road. So the story begins as I come through this fabulous, beautiful green door with this upper level. The house has multiple levels. Everything you see has been completely reimagined. It is a pretty new renovation. And I'm going to take you first into the communal areas. I want to start with this epic living room, which just has so much volume. You can easily have a good 10, 12, maybe more people in this space without tripping over each other. It has beautiful tiled floors because it does get quite warm down here, which is why the grapes like it so much. And then the living space transitions really easily into the kitchen. We have stone countertops. I love the shape of the kitchen. I do love a horseshoe kitchen, Manny. We have an induction cooktop. Microwave is in the right place. We have 2 more ovens. We have side-by-side refrigerator and freezer, stackable. But my favorite part, if someone's preparing a meal in the kitchen, you're not segregated from the rest of the communal area. You can have a glass of wine, some knickknacks, cheese, and some nuts, whatever you choose. And then the dining room is neatly tucked in the corner of this really massive space, which is framed beautifully with this gorgeous fireplace, which is wood burning. And again, we're in wine country here, and that means it's hotter during the day and it's cooler during the night because grapes kind of love to be abused. So they like it super hot and then super cold. Okay, let's move into the master bedroom. So I have windows on all sides. I have vistas all the way across Temecula to the mountains, which are really, really, really beautiful. We sold another house recently down here, and the views, they rival being up in the Hollywood Hills. So we have scale. This is a massive, massive bedroom. Again, the theme of this house is open plan, which leads me into dual sinks, more stone countertops, beautiful cabinetry, walk-in closet, which is plenty big enough. And then this is a nice touch. You have a makeup area for her, for him, for whoever to sit and work out with your own separate lighting. Massive shower and tub, making this ensemble for the owner's suite really special. Okay, I want to show you the lower level of this property. This is something that's really special with this property because if somebody wanted, this can be completely shut off from the main house and be a completely separate ADU or family apartment or whatever you choose. I'm going to stop walking backwards because I might break my neck. So as I arrive at the bottom, I want to first of all take you to this area. Now, it's not staged, but this would be the living room. You have your own separate entrance. So if someone's looking to maybe have a rental, soften the payments of their mortgage, this would be the spot. You have the bedroom for the lower level here, which is again epic size, bathroom, and a little kitchen, like an apartment kitchen. So this is definitely something to consider if you're looking to maybe invest in Temecula, or maybe, as I said, it could be a young couple where they rent the lower level, or maybe it's for multi-generational. There's a lot of options. I now want to show you the outside, because the outside is really special. So as I step outside, I am immediately met by this fabulous patio, and beneath me is my horse corral. This property comes with a horse corral, and you can see all the other properties, many of them have horse corrals, and you can see the mountains. It's just a really, really beautiful environment. We have outdoor dining right here, and if you've got kids, especially small ones, you have this little plunge pool. And then I waltz across, and this is where I would, yes, ladies and gentlemen, sit and have my espresso. And you can just gaze across to the mountains and to the view. And then that's west. So you get the most sensational sunsets. All right, let's take a look at the landscaping and the equestrian center. Essentially, Temecula is big enough to be a small city, but it's definitely got the country feel. So this space is really special. So even though it's set up as a volleyball court, which is fine, it's technically a horse corral. You can train horses here. You can even keep horses here. And just to emphasize what this area is about, if you look around, you'll see other folks who have corrals. So there is tons of horse riding. There is tons of horse events. You can get horse riding lessons for the kids. And then of course there's a wine tasting. And then you're just a hop, skip and a jump from San Diego. So Temecula is, for me, a bit of a jewel in this new era of really commuting through Zoom to work. This would be an amazing place to move to from LA. I'm going to give you an LA comparison. The price of this house, which is between 3,100 and 3,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, with its own equestrian center, would be the same price as a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house in Sherman Oaks. So there's the comparison. All right. So that's about it, ladies and gentlemen, from Monte Verde Road. I really appreciate you coming with me on this personal tour of this fabulous property in one of the sweetest areas of Southern California. A little bit of everything, a little bit of wine, a little bit of horses, a little bit of California living. So until next time, this is Pete Lorimer saying, I'll see you later. Toodaloo.